Welcome to Ashake the Coach, creating a world of unfolding possibilities and boundless options.
Let's engage and have a conversation around public speaking. Of course, when you talk about public speaking, we feel or we understand or we can assume that it's a natural skill because of course we grow all our lives speaking, isn't it? But what is really public speaking and why do you need it? We know that as facts and statistics, they tell us that one of the number one skill, graduates were interviewed who are graduating from Ivy League universities and various universities in the world, and they were asked, what is the number one skill that you require to succeed in the corporate world? And guess what it was? Public speaking. Because public speaking is not necessarily standing right here speaking to a group of people, even an individual. When you're speaking to one individual, it's public speaking. You are addressing an audience of one person, two people, three people. That is public speaking. And in life, you're continuously selling a brand called you. In life, you're continuously selling a brand called you. We are busy, we are always caught up with brands, isn't it? Actually, in our current world, where really we make fanfare around brands, and brands sometimes almost define you, and sometimes they almost define your social status, even though it shouldn't be that way. Products are meant to be enjoyed, to be used to make your life easier and to experience your life better, but not necessarily to define you or to define your social status. You are higher, you are better, you are greater, your brand you is much more powerful, greater than the gadget, isn't it? But public speaking is so important because every engagement you have with an individual, whatever it is you're talking about, you are actually communicating who you are as a person. You can find somebody to be quiet, but the moment they open their mouth and they speak to you, you change your perception and opinion about that individual because of what comes out of their mouth. As we were growing up, children were to be seen, not to be heard. So we were always being told, shut up, they're grown-ups. Don't talk like that in front of people. So we didn't realize how powerful it is to speak, or rather to talk. But now we are in a culture whereby, again, we have made it so liberal and we have gone to the other extreme. And therefore, instead of people really speaking, they are just, what can we see? People have become noise, isn't it? Shouting, as you're saying, echoing other people. They are caught up in fads and slogans. So I like to ask you before we start to do our public speaking today and learning what it's all about. Are you a slogan? Are you an echo? Are you noise? Or are you a voice? Because before you can speak, because speaking gives you influence, speaking gives you power. That's why Obama could say, yes, we can, and he was elected, isn't it? Martin Luther King, I have a dream. All men are born equal. Speaking gives you power and influence. But before you can speak then, you must say, who am I?